2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Second shot here on the first. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
If it's up, it could be in. That was a gallant attempt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 1 under for the event. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Down on the third hole as Justin Thomas gets ready to hit.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
A fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's return to live play now. A 7-footer right here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. It's looking solid.
Oh, that's a ripper. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Putting for birdie here. This one's online. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 3 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Good sounding strike, that one.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
And that's the line in the sand. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
An opportunity for a birdie here. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Looks to be making tough work of this hole. This is from miles away. Oh, hit a house. That'll sting a bit. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, so close. This one's for bogey. And there it is. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
A few shots under par at the moment. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Ooh, nice line. Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I'm on the 8th. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
Not bad. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
That was wonderfully done. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Is tracking.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for a par now. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Down on the 9th hole now, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
Ooh, almost went in. Let's take a look at the current standings. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
That's not what they were looking for.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, that's unlucky. The buried line, the bunker, doesn't get much harder. And a par putt awaits him. Like the look of this one. And down she goes. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. And from the green side rough here. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's head over to the 11th. Time now for the 4th shot. If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole is a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
That's a good-looking shot there. Time for the second shot at the 11th. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Judging it beautifully.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And now 4 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
I'm down here on the 13th hole as Justin Thomas prepares to hit.
Take that. That's quality. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, we're over on the 14th hole. This is Justin Thomas.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Go on, get in the hole. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. You like that, didn't you? Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Just didn't drop. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. An opportunity to make a par here. Now 8 shots back after that hole. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That's tiny. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. Solid par putt, that. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, what a super shot.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down here on the 17th, guys, and Justin Thomas just getting ready to hit.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in two, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 17th. And here we are with the third shot. Nicely done. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. Tracking. Beautiful shot.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
Quality shot, that one. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on. They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Oh, you love to see those shots land. What a play.
Just a short putt remaining here. And that'll be all she wrote. Let's head to the clubhouse.